I've done quite a few mission trips.
I've been to Brazil,
Honduras, the Dominican Republic,
Zambia, I've been to Kenya, I've been to Tanzania, China,
El Salvador,
Nicaragua,
Mexico, Peru, Texas, Mississippi,
Botswana, part of South Africa.
Oh, and I've been to Portugal,
Now Thailand.
Thailand,
And now Thailand.
Thailand.
and now Thailand.
So we're in Thailand and we're in the bamboo school, which is really close to the border of Myanmar or Burma. Our closest city is Sayok, and then this little village region area is Bangti, I guess.
There were really three primary goals that we went to accomplish. First of all, being from Loma Linda, we brought a good team of medical people, hoping to be able to meet some of the medical needs there.
I think the second day we were here, I saw a lady, she wasn't able to keep her sugar up for whatever reason. She was on kind of plethora of pills. We used her judgment and admitted her here to our clinic. 5:30 in the morning, I was woken up to the fact that her blood sugar had dropped below normal, and she was in a crisis mode. The lady was breathing heavily, and her daughter kept rubbing her, trying to wake her up from the coma. It just made everything more stressful, not knowing where things were, having to look around in the dark, trying to get all the supplies, and knowing that this lady was near death, it just made everything much more stressful. I tried once to get the IV, and it didn't work.
Can you give me another one? Another IV start? Can you hook it up?
But that's why we were there. We were there to make a difference, to help the people, and ultimately to save this lady's life.
Whoa. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm patient with the ICU unit.
Upon arriving at the bamboo school, we discovered quite rapidly that a major need for them was variety of food and something sustainable because they were on a very tight budget. So we went to work putting together a farm for them in which we planted fruits and vegetables and herbs so that the kids over the years would have a sustainable way to have a balanced and wide variety of a diet.
The beginning of the week was really hot. We were working outside in the garden. That was hard. But it was fun. It was a challenge that we could, do something about.
Just like every mission trip though, there are a number of challenges. So there were some challenges in everything that we did.
language is a big challenge.
I have to just tell the little story of our first night here. I was going into our hut, and I went and I stood on the edge of the landing of our hut, and as I stood, the bamboo, a piece of the landing came and just whacked me in the face.
Sleeping on bamboo. That has been quite a challenge.
Let's talk about the squat toilets and having to manually flush your toilet. That's fun. Our bucket showers are fun, and having bugs all around you and biting you is fun also.
The most important part of our trip is probably the most unique aspect about a trip like this to Thailand, and that is the relationships you get to build with the kids. The farm and the medical work were all good things to do to keep you busy, but the real gem of the place were the kids. We were able to sit with them in the mornings and sing songs with them and just spend time and really build relationships. And probably if you were to go back through and ask anyone on the mission trip what the best part of the trip was, I bet you every single one would say
The most rewarding part is the children.
It's definitely building the relationships with the kids.
The children here are absolutely adorable, and
I'm sure a lot of people are going to say the kids, which is absolutely true.
it was the children spending time with the kids and the relationship that we were able to build with those kids.
Other mission trips, we interact with the kids maybe a couple times a day, but this time we're living with them and really getting to know them, and it's been really cool to make those relationships.
They're so happy all the time.
You know, a lot of times we come here thinking we're going to do something for the kids, and you know, we're the ones who are changed by watching them, how they live, how they talk, how they, you know, are so helpful.
I can relate to these children just because, you know, they've been seeking for love for like so long, you know, searching for someone to love them, to care for them, and you know, they find us and we find them, and I think that's just one of the experiences that I felt has been the biggest here. So
I think when we come to mission trips, we see a different lifestyle, and we see just a different way of life. And you know, I hope that I can remember some of the lessons that I learned, and just always remember.